you're hungry, if you're a victim of the wicked sheriff and his cruel ways, this is the place for you. No questions asked.
There you are, Beth, with your iter ways. Where are those apples for my baking?
Here they be. Small, though. Too early in the season.
Not enough for more than one pie.
If I know you, Mother Meg, that pie will be for Robin.
More than likely, he'll take one small bite and give the rest to the first hungry wretch who stumbles into Sherwood Forest.
Bite of pie is better than digging for roots.
Tastes better, too.
You've nothing to fear. You were friend in Robin Hood.
Everything I have, gone. What will I do? Where will I go? What will become of me?
It's Little John.
And who's that with him?
Where's Robin?
Hunting, of course. If we're going to eat, someone has to hunt. And who's better than Robin?
I'm so weary.
Let the woman rest, Little John.
One of the finest chairs in Sherwood Forest.
If you prefer hard soft.
I've good news for Robin Hood. I wish I had some.
What's your news, Will?
There's a rich caravan headed this way. It makes for Nottingham Castle.
Rich, you say? That is good news. Is that the caravan?
Of course not. That's Robin!
Did you get anything good? How was it? Good hunting, Mother Meg. These will fill your cooking pot. So plump they are.
I bet you didn't waste an hour, Robin.
Not a one.
There's not a man in England who can beat you when it comes to bow and arrow.
Hi-ho, what's this?
Another bit of the sheriff's work.
No need to explain. Taxes.
Yes, sir.
And no need to call me sir. Robin does me nicely.
The sheriff said he had the right to triple a widow's taxes. He said Prince John gave him the right.
Prince John. I spit when I hear his name.
If only King Richard would come back from the Crusades, he'd set things right soon enough.
It's an old story. The sheriff raises the taxes and then seizes the land for himself.
As long as he supports Prince John, the sheriff has no one to fear.
You'll stay here with us. You'll have a roof over your head, good companions, and you won't go hungry.
I'll see to that. Bless you, Robin.
Why is the sun always so hot and never cool?
You're a philosopher, my overstuffed friend.
Be warned, if your purpose be robbery, it's useless. I've taken the vow of poverty. And if your purpose is not robbery, why have you strung your arrow?
You've a quick mind. I can use a fellow like you. I'll test his mettle.
Who are you talking to?
The woods are full of spirits. Watch out, or they'll get you.
You're a crazy person, that's what you are.
Crazy, am I? You see that swift running stream?
I do.
I would cross it, but I have no wish to get wet.
What's that to me?
You of the round belly will carry me.
Carry me nowhere! Donkey, you'll carry me where...
You stop, take my bow. Aim low, aim low.
Just burp, I'll crack your skull like a melon.
Nay, nay, good friar. I know when I'm beaten. I may have no match with the bow and arrow, but you need take second place to no man with that staff.
Say the word, Robin, and we'll pitch him in the stream.
What men are these?
These are my men, friar.
And who are you?
Ignorant man.
What's that?
The man you fought was Robin Hood.
Robin Hood! The bandit! I might have been killed!
What's your name, monk?
Friar Tuck.
Where's your monastery?
I have none. I come and go as I please.
Then why not stay here with us in the green wood? We have need of a priest.
It would be a comfort.
Little John and I wish to marry.
Being outlaws, we don't like venture to church in town.
I promise you this, Friar Tuck. You'll never grow hungry.
I am partial to a good table. What's for supper?
Wild rabbit pie and fresh baked bread and...
Apple pie.
wild rabbit pie, fresh baked bread, apple pie. I accept your offer. I'm now one of you.
Look at the shower! Place better! Scatter! Wait for my signal! Little John, run up and tell me what you see.
Yes, Robin, what have I got myself into?
A life of merry adventures and good deeds, Friar. No caravan would venture into this forest without a heavy escort. And a heavy escort means a person of high importance. I wonder who it is.
So, like, escort is soldiers, like, who kill people?
What else?
I might need some more time to consider your very generous offer. I prefer the quiet life.
Robin, it's the sheriff himself.
The Sheriff of Nottingham?
He hasn't the courage.
I tell you it's the sheriff.
We'll end up in the castle dungeons.
Away! We'll prepare our welcome.
What about me? What about me? Oh no!
I do think, milady, it would have been wiser to take the long way around.
Nonsense!
It's not too late. We can still, besides, the long way around is more, scenic. Yes, that's it. Here there are, swamps and bogs and mires, nasty stuff like that. Yes. Keep a sharp lookout.
Yes, sir.
You never know.
You don't fool me, Sheriff.
What?
You're terrified of the bandit they call Robin Hood.
Oh, shh.
Trust me.
He might hear you. Robin Hood is everywhere in these parts.
I make no concessions to outlaws. The quickest way to Nottingham Castle is through this forest.
Well, yes, that may be true. It's only...
Only what?
Seem to have forgotten that. Yeah.
Annabelle,
Yes, milady.
where's your mistress? Where's Maid Marian?
She stopped to pick some flowers?
Flowers? Huh. Has the child gone simple?
Fetch it once, milady.
Go for it.
There is no need. I am here. Aren't they pretty?
We have no time for dallying.
No sign of mischief, Sheriff.
Are you sure?
Where are the other men?
Struggle several places back, milady.
Oh dear. Well, back there. I think... Yes. I think we should wait until the rear guard catches up. You can never be too careful.
Coward!
No, milady. No. You misjudge me. It is not cowardice. No, it is...
Military strategy?
Ah, yes! Military strategy. Yes, that's it. Good one, Johnson. Now, come along to the castle. My wife and daughter are anxious to meet you.
Lead
Yes.
on.
Very.
What is it? What's wrong?
I'm not sure. I'm sure.
Drop your sword or perish!
I am Lady Mary, cousin to Prince John. This is Maid Marian, ward to the King Richard. What you have done is treason.
There is no treason here, milady. Only loyalty to King Richard. Prince John is the traitor. He was to guard and protect England while Richard fought in the Crusades. But he has done nothing but plunder it.
There are the soldiers. They'll arrest you. I'm afraid not, dearie. The sheriff's men are being tied to trees.
Good work.
I've had enough of this foolery. Sheriff, seize him!
sheriff.
Gone. But not far enough.
Oh dear.
Here is the man who steals from poor old widows.
Wait a
Here
minute.
is the man who taxes the townspeople to near starvation. Here is the sheriff of Nottingham. Get up, you monkey! You're making a spectacle of yourself!
You'll pay for this, bandit. I make it a vow.
Your money, sheriff.
I never carry finances on my person. No.
A sheriff, loyal to Prince John, and no money. Who's ever heard of such a thing?
Shake it out of him.
Wait a minute. No, wait.
Hi,
No,
Robin.
wait a minute. Just give me. Just wait a second. Just. No. Hey. See? Not one crime.
Search him.
Wait, no, wait a second. Please, my dignity. No, not in front of the ladies.
As you like. Search him yonder and his men.
Wait a second. No, hey, wait a second. Come on, guys.
And now, milady, I'll take that necklace. I admire your audacity. As a man, you are not without merit. As a traitor, you are contemptible. I am no traitor, nor is any man who swears loyalty to the true king, Richard. Richard is being held for ransom in Austria. If you are a true Englishman, Prince John is your king, or soon will be. Never! I once slayed a deer belonging to Prince John to feed a hungry village. Because of it, he branded me bandit and outlaw. This necklace is all I have of any worth, thief. I am no ordinary thief.
Robin only steals from the rich in order to help the poor.
He only steals from the rich because the poor have nothing worth taking. As you see me as a common thief, I shall be one. Mother Meg?
Yes, Robin?
Take her into that nearby clearing and search her.
If she's hiding any silver or gold, I'll find it. Milady.
You have made an enemy of me, Robin Hood. You will live to regret it. Let go of me!
Hi. Robert, that's your name?
It was in time past.
Do you know this outlaw, milady? I stayed at Castle Nottingham long ago when I was but a girl. There was a boy named Robert who came to the castle with his father. The father was a splendid archer and supplied fowl and game for the tables.
You, little Marian?
Yes, you, little Robert. Fate does play tricks.
We meet again, no longer children. You're Robert, an outlaw, and my Maid Marian, a great lady.
We are both victims of Prince John. I am to marry him.
What?
Lady Mel is convinced that people will accept Prince John as their ruler, and she is married to King Richard's ward.
What an evil scheme. What a clever woman she is.
Alas, I swore to King Richard that I would obey Lady Merle in all things. He trusted her.
But such a vow is easily broken. He didn't know of her true nature.
A vow is a vow. Besides, Robert, what else can I do?
Stay here with my merry band. What else?
Yes,
stay with us. You won't regret it, Marian. I promise you that.
It is a lovely thought, Robert, but it cannot be. She spoke the truth, Robin. The necklace is all.
A necklace with a king's ransom. But you wouldn't spend it for Richard's ransom. That'll warrant. No. You won't change your mind?
No, Robert. I am bound by my word to the king.
Robert! You know this traitor.
Stop it! Stop it! No, dear. Him. They might have found my money bag.
Oh, just maybe.
Lady Merle.
Idiot!
Oh, dear.
Maid Marian,
You and your companions are free to go. No harm will come to you.
We thank you, Robert.
Safe passage through Sherwood Forest. I'll lead the way.
You are embarrassing you. You're embarrassing me. This is your fault, not mine.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Wait, did you see that? Maid Marian. She offered her hand. What can it mean?
To me, a great deal. To you, nothing.
I don't understand.
Understand this. I want the head of Robin Hood on a pike.
Oh, easier said than done.
In this forest, he's always safe.
Then he must leave the forest.
Oh, he'll never do it.
You will announce a county fair.
County fair?
Everyone loves a county fair, and Robin Hood will turn up.
Well, yeah, I doubt it.
You forget one thing.
What's that?
Is not Robin Hood reputed to be the finest archer in all of Nottingham?
In all of England, some say.
In that case, his vanity will lead him by the nose. I know how to deal with such men as Robin Hood.
I wish I knew what we were talking about.
This day, he is as good as in my trap. Sheriff,
Oh, yes?
you look ridiculous!
Oh, bet. You look ridiculous. You got the rubber jammers and all of it.
great lady. A great lady has so many social obligations. A great lady never has time to rest. Being wife to the Sheriff of Nottingham is a great responsibility. Let's see. We'll have an apple dunking contest and a Morris dance and a greased pig frolic and a hot cider booth and a joust and oh yes, the archery contest. Busy. Yoo-hoo! Mama, yoo-hoo! Over here, Salome Precious. Where? Here. Ready or not, here I come. Oh, a county fair. It's so exciting. I'm so happy Papa thought of this wonderful idea. What's to see? What's to eat? Yum. No, Salome. Yes, Mama. With any luck, some noble men will be attending the fair. Men? Noblemen? Yes, good. It's time you were thinking of marriage. Whose marriage? Concentrate. Oh, you mean me? Naturally, I mean you. Be on your best behavior. Try not to talk too much. And whatever you do, try not to laugh. Promise?
You mean I shouldn't do this?
Don't do that anymore, Precious.
Whatever you say, Mama. Mama knows best.
Sheriff, Nottingham.
It's Lady Merle.
Listen to me, Salome. You must win Lady Merle's favor. She's a great lady. Yes. She's powerful at the court of Prince John. She knows all of the best people. If anyone can arrange a good marriage for you, it's Lady Merle.
She doesn't like me.
What does that matter? You must charm her.
You make her sound like a snake.
Hush!
Oh my goodness.
Where is your husband, woman?
Your high personage.
Oh. Another bumpkin to contend with. The countryside is infested with them.
Of course, you know my daughter, Salome. I call her Salome the Precious. Isn't she lovely? So sweet, so graceful. Have you noticed she's of marriageable age?
With that laugh, the only thing she should marry is a hyena.
A hyena? How droll, how witty! What a sense of humor you have, Lady Bird.
One needs a sense of humor in Nottingham.
Someday some lucky man will have Salome as a wife.
Lucky if he has weak eyes and poor hearing.
I told you she didn't like me. Be quiet, Salome. Oh. Not only is Salome beautiful.
Beautiful for Nottingham, perhaps.
Beautiful and skillful, too.
Huh. Skillful, you say?
Yes, skillful. She makes her own clothes.
She really shouldn't.
All is in readiness, milady.
It had better be.
I hope this works.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, a county fair. It's so exciting I could laugh myself into tomorrow.
Oh. Sheriff.
Salome, we should prepare you for the grand entrance. You could do with a dash of parfum.
Oh.
That's French.
Imagine.
They do say when one is of marriageable age, a dash of parfum is catatonic. We depart, but we shall return.
I don't doubt it. Sheriff, I do congratulate you.
Yeah.
You have the wife and daughter you deserve.
Thank you, I think.
You have the golden arrow.
Ah, yes. And a cushion for it to rest upon. I had to pay the goldsmith a high price to speed up the work. Now, beware. Half the people at this fair are traitors. I recognize most of them from Sherwood Forest.
Never mind about them, you fool. They're small fish in the net. It's the shark we're after.
Fish? Shark? Milady, I thought we were after, Robin Hood.
You have missed your true calling. You should be a jester.
A jester? Now, a jester is a buffoon. Milady, have I said something wrong? Oh no. Milady, where are you? Wait.
I have sweet taffy apples. Who'll buy?
What is the price?
1 thin copper, worth twice the price, and then some.
1 thin copper? Might as well be a piece of gold.
I have neither.
Once money was plentiful, and we lived in happiness. No more.
What ails the woman?
Pay her no mind, sir. She has been driven half mad by the Sheriff of Nottingham and his hateful ways.
How so?
Tripled my taxes. Seized my cottage.
It's life here in Nottingham. All over England, I warrant. Ever since King Richard left and Prince John took his place.
If it weren't for Robin Hood, we'd all be at death's door.
Bad as that, eh?
If anyone dares praise King Richard or criticize Prince John or the sheriff,
Careful now. We mustn't be overheard. That would mean the dungeon.
Make way for the Sheriff of Nottingham. My father. And his wife, my mother. And our honored guest, Lady Merle of Cornwall. And Maid Marian.
Excellent. Now, attention. My friends, my loyal citizens of Nottingham. I should like to dedicate this fair in honor of His Royal and prestigious Prince John. Oh,
I think they didn't like Prince John.
dear me.
Treacherous dogs. You can deal with them later. Sit down, you oaf.
Well, but
I'll handle it.
what if I just did it?
Sit down. Citizens of Nottingham, it is true we live in troubled times. Life is not easy. That is why your sheriff, Daddy, has so graciously declared a holiday. A fair for one and all to enjoy and to cherish. On this day, let us put aside our differences and animosities. We are all English men and women, aren't we? Yes, we are! Instead of growling at one another, let us show courtesy and goodwill.
Well, I suppose I am in favor of courtesy and goodwill.
For one day, anyway.
Let that day be this day. Sheriff, I think we might begin the games.
What?
Games. Archery. Have you forgotten already?
Oh dear. Yes. Yes. Now, the first game will be the game of the bow and arrow. Pew, pew. You know, archery. Yes. Very good. Now, someone go and fetch the target.
Oh, let me.
Ah, yes.
Salome
Very
is
good.
very athletic.
Now, representing my high office will be one of the finest bowmen in the country. One of my own men, Caspar of Lincolnshire.
Caspar's good, but no man's as good as our Robin.
3 cheers for his worship. Hip, hip. Hip, hip.
Oh.
Hip, hip.
Here's the target, Papa.
Ah, thank you. Very good. Yes. Yes.
Idiot
Now.
child.
Now, yes. Who will challenge Caspar and win the title of champion? Is nobody gonna... No. Oh, dear. Oh. If nobody challenges Caspar, he will be declared the champion by default.
All the rage pets. That is no way to bait the trap.
Oh.
Your good sheriff has forgotten to mention the prize. The prize, girlie, quick. Yes, the prize, quick. Prince John himself has declared no man in England to be the match for Caspar of Lincolnshire. But still, there is always the possibility a rival will appear one day. That is, if such a brave man exists. Is every man in Nottingham afraid of Caspar?
Oh, they're nothing but a flock of meese. Lady, if I were a man, I would take up the challenge. It's a great...
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Here's the prize.
The prize, a golden arrow. But this is not just a golden arrow. With it comes wealth and fame. Such a chance may never come again.
Forget the golden arrow, Robin.
Really? No challenger? Huh. Well then, Caspar, step forward. Wait. I have forgotten to mention who the golden arrow will be presented by. Step forward, child. The ward of King Richard, soon to be the bride of Prince John.
Oh, poor girl.
The Maid Marian. Will no one challenge Caspar? Oh. No challenger.
I will be one, lady. I will challenge Caspar of Lincolnshire.
What is your name?
I am called Chester.
Chester, a lovely name.
Chester of Cedric.
Well then, Chester of Cedric, prove yourself to be the better archer and you will win the golden arrow.
Ah, very good then. We've found one. Brave man, you. All right, now, let me find my dice to see who goes first.
No, Sheriff. I yield to Caspar of Lincolnshire.
Oh, well, very good then. You two know the rules, 2 out of 3. And, let's see. Now, stand forth, for the shooting is about to begin. Oh! Very good, Caspar. Oh! Very good. Jump, Robin.
Here's the target, dead even.
Very good shot, Caspar.
Again.
Good job, Jen.
Same thing, dead even. I'll end this quickly, for it is not our main event. The next arrow to be the closest to the center of the target will be declared the champion, be it an inch or a fraction of an inch. Careful aim, Caspar of Lincolnshire. Careful aim, Chester of Sidric.
Oh, dead center, Caspar! Good shot! Good shot!
You'll never be able to match that. But what can one expect of these ruffians? Do you concede the match?
Nay, milady, I do not.
Well, the ruffian's sure of himself.
Couldn't be that shot. No one could.
Carry on.
Merciful heavens! He split the arrow!
You have done well. Maid Marian, do your duty.
You are the champion, Chester of Cedric. Kneel and accept your reward.
Here is our Robin Hood! Stay! You will stay! Yes, you will! No! I will have your neck! No! Robin Hood the bandit! The outlaw! Goodness, I might have been killed!
Why have we heard no more? Have they captured Robin? I should have stayed in the forest. It was a mistake to come here with Lady Merle.
Milady, beware of what you say. The walls have ears.
I don't see any ears on the walls. That would be most unusual. The walls have ears. Oh, you mean me, don't you? Don't pay any attention to me.
Ha, that won't be easy.
No one ever pays any attention to me. I'm used to it. Besides, I can never make head nor tail of a serious conversation. Oh, but I will say this. That Prince of Bandits is a handsome fox. I wouldn't mind running off with him and being Mrs. Robin Hood. Life in a greenwood thicket. You don't think he's married, do you?
He is not.
Glad to hear it.
If your father heard you speak thus, he'd be furious.
He's furious most of the time. He doesn't like Lady Merle, you know.
We didn't know.
My mother doesn't like her either. They only pretend to. All she has to do is mention the name of Prince John, and they jump up and down like puppets on a string.
Careful when you speak of Prince John. He may soon be the husband of Maid Marian.
What a fate!
You don't want to marry Prince John?
I'd rather enter a nunnery than be married to that evil man.
I understand. I'd never marry a man I didn't love. Of course, I love them all. Alas, they never notice me. Oh, but they will. They will. Some man will notice me when I wear this dress.
In that dress, I believe you will.
You really like it?
I take up the hem.
It's for my trousseau. Now all I have to do is find a man named Trousseau.
Ladies, is this all you can think of? Dresses and marriage? Well, my poor Robert could be out there with an arrow in his back.
Do not cry, milady.
Maid Marian!
It's Mama.
Marvelous news!
Robert has escaped?
Posh, how would I know? I leave such dreary matters to my husband. I live only for fashion and society.
You said you had marvelous news.
Indeed I do indeed.
Well, out with it.
Well, Lady Merle has decided to leave for the castle of Prince John first thing in the morning.
What?
Isn't that exciting? Off to London town as soon as there's a crack of dawn, as soon as a rooster crows, as soon as sleep ends.
This must not happen. But how can you prevent this?
You'll be married within the week.
No!
Yes. As for you, precious, more marvelous news. Lady Merle says that you can come along. She needs someone to carry her personal baggage. Baggage? Don't you see? Once you're inside the castle of Prince John, you'll be able to meet bachelors, eligible bachelors of rank and position. It's a great opportunity. Thank your lucky stars.
You've told her?
Yeah, isn't she?
Married in a week? Surely you're not serious, Lady Merle.
Have you ever known me to be anything but serious?
She must have King Richard's permission to
Silence! I have received word Richard has passed on to his reward.
What reward?
What? No.
Seems the poor soul tried to escape his Austrian prison and was struck down by a bowsman. Tisk, tisk. Life goes on. Prince John's claim to the throne is now unquestioned.
How nice. The ward of King Richard married Prince John. People will end their rebellion now.
They'd better.
I don't believe it. I won't believe it.
Believe it.
He was like a father to me.
It is not the time to think of fathers. It is the time to think of husbands.
Never fear, milady. Robin Hood will rescue you.
Must have forgotten to tell you. Slipped my mind.
Tell me what?
It seems your Robin Hood has met with an accident.
What kind of accident?
The worst kind of accident. A fatal one.
You mean he's...
Like Richard, he is no longer among the living. Seems the unfortunate rascal took the wrong step in Sherwood Forest and sunk into a swamp of quicksand. By the time the sheriff's men reached him, he was nothing but a bubble on the surface. How sad.
Better rest, milady.
I am your only true friend now. All you have left. I charge you to remember Richard put you under my protection.
King Richard didn't know that you were a heartless woman, ambitious, unfeeling, cruel. If he had known that, he never would have left me in your care. And she has a point.
Come, come, Maid Marian. You are most fortunate. You've a prince waiting for you.
Brush away the shadow.
I don't want to marry. I'll never marry.
You will change your mind. It's inevitable.
Are you married, Lady Merle?
No, I'm a widow. Maid Marian, you will not leave this room. I'm having your dinner sent up from the kitchen. I advise a good night's rest. The journey to London town is not an easy one.
If you like, at the wedding, I could be your maid of honor.
You!
Yes, milady.
Ouch!
I was just going. Salome could be a flower girl.
Ouch!
Yes, I'm going. Or as they say in France, toots away.
You have no choice. Resign yourself to your destiny.
I have loved 2 men in my life, and I have lost them both. Courage. Courage. What good is courage now? I see a life before me that is bitter and cold, a long highway of loneliness and regret. Think of other things. How can I? In this same castle, Robert and I played hide and seek on the stairs. Outside, we hunted for birds' nests, fished in the brook, climbed trees. I will never smile again. You must find courage. You must be brave. Alas.
And a bag full of a little small horn.
Who can that be? I'll see. It's the cook. Food would choke in my throat. I may never eat again.
But you haven't seen what's on the menu.
I know you. You're one of Robert's men. Fried duck.
No. Friar Tuck.
What has happened to the cook?
Oh, he's, resting behind the hallway tapestry, thanks to a bop on the noggin, courtesy of yours truly.
You are in danger here.
What's danger to me? I fear no man since I've joined Robin Hood.
Good friar, what can this mean?
Robin says you are to be rescued. It shall be done.
How can this be? Robin Hood is dead.
Show me the rogue who says such a thing. I'll soon silence his wagging tongue.
It was the Lady Merle of Cornwall.
She lies.
Robert lives.
I swear it.
Why would Lady Merle say such a thing? I believe I know. If I thought Robert were dead, I would have no champion and no choice but to marry Prince John. That's why she wants to leave the castle, so I won't find out. I could believe she wishes to rule England. Perhaps someday she will, for Prince John is as weak as King Richard was strong.
We must get you out of the castle and into the forest as quickly as possible.
That's not possible. There are soldiers in the castle.
Then we will concentrate on the outside. Are you sure you will not have a bite to eat, milady?
What's the matter with you, friar? How can you think food at a time like this?
But you haven't seen the menu. I'm famous for my victuals.
Roe?
Yes, you need the extra fiber. No, of course not. Robin says you are to be rescued, so it shall be done.
Why will you tie the other end of the rope, friar? About this chest?
My stout belly is anchor enough, more than any chest. Give a hand. What's the pot? What's the dish? What's the stew?
Put the rep back in the window.
Leave the dish, man.
Holding it heavy, people.
I take it you no longer follow the advice of that trickster chaperone? Will, the door.
Hi, Robin.
Must hurry. Lady Merle has met with the neighboring lord, loyal to Prince John. With his troops, we couldn't hope to rescue you from the caravan.
We must rescue you before the caravan starts to move.
Yes, I understand.
Without you by his side, you'll never be accepted by the people.
Enough of this flapjaw. Time's a wasting.
There's nothing to fear, Marian. The rope will hold.
I'm not afraid. Robin! Too late! We're found out!
Hurry!
Marian, think of what you're doing. This is treason on your part as well.
Loyalty to the memory of King Richard can never be treated!
Lights gone out.
What's happening? I have you, Marian!
Oh, they're getting away. Where's Robin?
Robin!
Light, someone fetch a light.
Don't you show it? Don't you show it?
No, it's me!
Who?
Johnson!
Is that you, Lady Merle? Oh, sorry.
Can't see a thing.
Old bandit! Or I'll slice your ears off!
Shut up! Where's the monk?
Oh, lights! Someone get a light. Oh,
Goodness! Such commotion! What has happened?
oh, they got away.
Where's Maid Marian?
She's with Robin Hood.
Not so. you wicked creature!
Oh, good then. They didn't take her. That's a relief. Wait a second. But I thought I heard him shout, "I have you, Marian."
Don't you ever think!
Nope.
With all the commotion, they must have grabbed Maid Marian's lady-in-waiting. Annabelle, the bandit's not so clever after all.
A rope for the window and need some anchor, some ballast, something to hold it tight. Let me go! Let me go, I say!
All in good time.
Come out, wherever you are. Got him.
My good people, I can explain. I was collecting alms for the poor when I was dreadfully mistaken. You see,
No.
it's all a mistake.
You, I will have your tongue ripped out.
I say, nay, I am a man of peace.
Ha! Peace. Excellent. And then we shall see you peacefully swinging from the gallows. Good one. Get it?
No.
Oh, hey,
Move.
get back. Yeah.
It's all a mistake. I am completely innocent.
My man.
Get down.
It's always something. We must hide.
Robin Hood doesn't hide.
He does when he has to. He's no man's fool. Robin!
Where are you, Robin?
Where are you, Robin? Hundreds and hundreds of soldiers.
On horseback.
It won't be that easy to escape this time.
We need Robin.
Where can he be?
Sherwood Forest. Bah! I will have it burned to cinders. Every citizen of the glade and field will rot in the towers of Prince John. Caspar!
Milady,
Where's Maid Marian?
with the sheriff.
Sheriff!
Give me a minute. Just let me catch my breath. Oh, that's a long.
Please, try to get here before the frost of winter.
Yes, good then. I wish I understood why we were back in this terrible place. No good can come of it.
Stand her there.
Oh, our very lives could be in danger.
Not so. Your men surround the forest. Once I give the signal, they will sweep into the glade and Robin Hood and his merry band will become nothing but a musty legend.
No.
You underestimate your charms, Marian.
Caspar, won't fail you, milady.
Thank you.
Wait,
You wouldn't dare.
what's he going to do?
If she cries out again, strike!
Oh, Robin Hood could be watching us this very minute.
That's the whole point.
What?
I want him to see Maid Marian in peril.
Oh, I see. Baiting the trap. Yes.
You see, baiting the trap.
Yes, I do. Yes.
Is that poison oak? I'm
Is that
afraid
you?
of poison oak.
That's your family. No, we don't want to do
My wife. My daughter.
the clowns.
And there you are, off to London town without us. We had to run to catch up.
I have your baggage.
This is a great occasion.
Thank you.
We're not going to London town. We are going to capture Robin Hood.
Huh?
Never capture him! Never!
Oh, come on.
This will work. Just know it. Stand ready.
Everything's so still.
Not even a bird call.
The calm before the storm.
Hope. Let us withdraw. I caution you, Marian. Do not warn him away.
I'm not afraid to lose my life.
It is not your life I speak of. As a prisoner, Robin gets to live. Remember that. Get off! Get off!
You mustn't try to save me. You mustn't.
Never fear, Robin's here. Hi-ho!
What? No happy greeting? It was kind of the sheriff to deliver you in person. I suppose he wants no more trouble from Robin Hood. And this young lady is his bride. A fine bride it is, too. Sorry about that mishap at Castle Nottingham. Anything can happen in the dark. Annabelle as well. She'll be happy to see you.
Never mind about me, Robin. Run!
What is useless, bandit?
Lady Merle!
Oh, get helmet. You see, Sheriff, nothing is useless in Sherwood Forest. I don't permit it. Here's the spirit of England, the poor, needy, and oppressed, ready to fight for freedom and honor.
Yeah! Rabble! That's what you are! Rabble!
Nay, milady, they may not be richly gowned or understand the ways of fashion, but they believe, as I do, in truth and justice. And when people believe in such, victory is sure to follow.
Yeah!
Pretty sentiment, outlaw. It won't help you.
Soldiers and horses surround the forest, not just the sheriff's few men.
We saw them, Robin. We'll fight as we always have, behind rocks and trees.
It's Friar Tuck.
I knew they couldn't keep him for long.
No, they let me go so I could carry the news to you.
What news?
The word is all over the castle and into the town, but I hate to have to tell you.
Speak, or I'll put you in Mother Meg's cooking pot.
He couldn't fit.
Oh, shut up.
Robert, Richard the Lionhearted is dead.
Can it be?
Alas, I've heard it myself.
You are in revolt against the true King of England. Throw down your weapons!
Spare my men. It was need and hunger that brought them to me, not disloyalty to England. I am the one you want.
I make no concessions to outlaws. You will die on the gallows!
If I must die, so be it. But I will take a few villains with me.
you were dead.
That is what I wished people to think, Marian. I had the rumor spread around the countryside.
Why?
For some time, I have heard stories of England under my brother's poor care. I wish to see and hear matters for myself. I wanted no one to know I had returned.
Your Majesty, such an honor. Such a pleasure to meet you.
I'll deal with you later, Sheriff. You have earned my displeasure.
Ooh, invite him for dinner, Papa.
Tell the troops surrounding the forest that Richard the Lion-Hearted has returned.
Yes.
And if they advance one step into Sherwood, they commit treason against their true king.
Yes, very good, of course. I'll get right to it. Don't worry, I'll get right on it. Yes, come along now. Yes, very good. Come along now. Get right to it. Have it, sir.
All rise. All save you, Robin Hood. They say you are an outlaw and a bandit.
Mercy, sire, mercy for my men.
Mercy you shall have, for your men and for yourself. What crimes you may have committed were for the common good and for love of England and King. I knight thee, Robert, Earl of Nottingham, and henceforth cousin to the King. Whatever wrongs may have been done, in the name of the crown, I will make amends. Marian,
Yes, sire?
I take it this is your true love.
There is no man finer.
Is there anyone to perform the marriage?
Indeed there be, sire, at your service.
Friar Tuck of the Round Belly. He's to marry Mrs. John and I.
A double wedding.
What about you, young sir? Do you have a wife?
We will live here in the forest, Robin.
If you would have it so,
I would.
then so be it, and glad I am. We have much to be thankful for. 1,000 thanks, Your Majesty. Welcome to our merry life, Marian. Hail to the forest glade! Hail to Sherwood!
Hail to Sherwood!
One more thank you to make to Miss Blyle and all the hard work she's put in to make this play happen and to help all of us into getting into our roles and really fitting the play together and making it all this possible.